I know we already threw John Deere in the crapper back in 2021 when they had all the mandates, but this reason right here is going to take it to a whole nother level, y'all. John Deere has laid off 75 workers at a manufacturing facility up in Iowa, okay? Don't sound like that big of a deal, but it actually really is. So John Deere wrote this press statement about 3 days ago saying, wow, this big sob story about declining demand for equipment, declining demand for this and that, and we didn't make as much money as we did back in 2023. And after, struggling with tractors and equipment sales in the recent months, these 75 workers are now getting canned, and they're sending the dadgum jobs down to Mexico. After back in September, they said, we ain't doing it, and all of a sudden 3 days ago, oh yeah, by the way, we are sending a lot of these jobs down to Mexico. Whoever wrote this press statement, I'm sure has a lower back tattoo because it reeked of soy boy. Yeah, I'm just saying, you can just feel it through the press statement. Y'all, in 2023, John Deere posted a net income of $10 billion. $10 billion in profits, and you can't afford to keep American jobs right here in America? But it costs too much, buddy. It costs too much to keep it, here, and we got to have these layoffs and global competition. Look, it doesn't cost too much to pay your workers. It costs too much for you to pay your CEOs. And y'all know I love capitalism to the core. I love it, but never to the expense of screwing Americans and American jobs. That's all I'm saying. And I want to tell y'all something else. When you see these Made in America stickers, from now on, you have to translate this into your brain as assembled in America because all the dadgum parts come from Mexico. These machines are not only made down there in Mexico, but a lot of times they're unrepairable by the user owner, which is us. And if you can't repair something, do you really even own it? Hell, John Deere still owns it, to be honest with you, if you really want to talk about it. And if you can repair it, you better hope that also the guys that you hired entry level can also repair it because you can't be spending all your time sitting there in a shop fixing equipment all day. You got a living to make. My neighbor next door owns thousands and thousands of acres in the Mississippi Delta that he farms. Do y'all know that his entire workforce are from South Africa? Besides his son, those are the guys I know that come, actually are really great guys that come over and fish with me sometimes. But these guys work their butts off and they're from South Africa. We're having to resort to some really, really strange things to keep the American farming industry going. And that ain't good, y'all. And they say this too. They said, we're canning John Deere. We're getting rid of it left and right. And everybody they talk to is saying the same thing because, and I'll tell you what, it sucks that some of these Asian companies are making machines that are very, very reliable because at the end of the day, they see John Deere as like a BMW. It's cool to want it, but do you really need it? It's a luxury item, right? And that thing's going to break down. And when it does, not if, but when it does, you need parts that you can fix cheaply and reliably and just quickly. You got to get that stuff done because the farmers down here are going to miss seasonal or market timing, and that can't be happening. But one thing I can say is for sure is Mexico is not taking our jobs, as some of these people are saying. John Deere is just giving our jobs away to Mexico, which I think is insane. Trump already told them, I'm going to hit you with a 200% tariff. We'll see. I'm going to leave y'all with this. I've seen enough in the past 4 years, and I know y'all have to know that we just can't depend on the supply line. LA's burning. You got North Carolina. That kind of stuff is just going to happen. And the Bible says that it's going to happen more and more. So this is something we need to accept. We need to pray all the time for a hedge of protection around our families, but we just got to accept it. If you were mandated to put stuff in your body back in about 2020, 2021 that you didn't want to do, a lot of people have asked me, is there a way to detox from it? Yes. That is exactly why I've partnered with the wellness company because they developed the Spike Support formula. It's unburdening your brain and your heart. Okay, it's a pretty big freaking deal. And look, we got bird flu threatening and all this kind of stuff. Just imagine having, 8 prescription medications ahead of time because I hate going to the doctor. I don't go to the doctor whatsoever. And all you do is you buy your kits. I've got all these stacked up because I'm just, I'm a survivalist to the core. Y'all know how I am. But all you got to do is instead of going to the doctor, just fill out an intake form. Okay, you get this stuff in about 2 weeks. twc.health/buddy. Enter in code buddy. You're going to get like $30 off your kit. Plus, you're going to get free shipping. This stuff is a game changer. And I'll put the link below because a lot of people, there's a need for anybody when you check out their website and you go through it. But look, as far as this John Deere thing goes, I really think it's funny that all the people in the three-piece suits are just crying while they're posting billions and billions of dollars worth of profits. It ain't right. And I really hope Trump makes them pay. God bless y'all. Be good.